How to have a happier life through building healthy connections with people or yourself or even entities. So I'm gonna explain how to do this, and it's something I've been doing recently. I've really been trying to do is building healthy relationships with people and myself and trying to improve my life through that. So the first relationship I'm tackling is my relationship with God. And if you're not a believer, if you don't believe in an entity or a God or anything like that, then I guess you don't have to, you can kind of skip this step. But for me, and if you do believe, you do want to establish that relationship with your God first because your religion is a pretty big deal in your life. And I guess it depends on the person, but for me, it's very huge. And for the longest time, I think I was acting like I wouldn't believe in God. But I think I realized that I've just been running away, and I've definitely butchered our relationship together. So for me, I'm a Christian, so I try to build a relationship with Jesus Christ, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And so that's what I'm working on first. I need to establish that relationship back with God. So that means going to church, trying to make church every Sunday again, trying not to watch porn and masturbating, which I've been doing. Um, if you've been watching my videos, I have a 12-month plan to quit masturbating and porn, and there's different levels to it. So if you want to see that video, check it out. It's called the 12-month plan. So I've been trying to do that. I've been trying to go to confession more. This is for Catholics, and because obviously I still do sin a lot, and I haven't been to confession in a bit. I'm trying to pray again daily. I got away from that. I want to start praying in the morning, pray at night again, just stuff like that. And so I really want to build that relationship with God. And then once you do that, and I establish that, I'm going to establish my relationship with myself because for the longest time, I think I've been hard on myself and I've hated myself and I don't think I love myself. And I said this in another video recently where like if I was a dad and I had a daughter and she met the man I am right now, I don't think I would want her to date me. And knowing who the man I am, and oh, just dropped something there. And it's sad, but it's true that I don't think I'm in the position that I want to be in life. And I feel like I'm still pretty lazy in certain things. I feel like I don't eat healthy enough. I don't try to work out enough. Even this channel, I feel like I don't work hard on it enough. So I need to establish that relationship with myself again, to be hard on myself, but also to be accepting for my flaws. And again, it's a very gray area where I want to be hard on myself and push myself to do better, but I also don't want to beat myself down about it. So that's something that I want to do. After that, I want to build a relationship with my brothers again. We used to be very close, and I feel like a lot of my problems today, insecurities, come from losing that relationship with my older brother first and then my younger brother eventually. And that manhood that we had together, and so I want to build that back up. Then it would be with my family, which again is okay and it's decent, but I feel like I've kind of gotten lost and it's not as good as it used to be, and I want to build that back up. Then from that, I build my relationship back up with my friends and then like my colleagues slash coworkers, right? So this is the way I'm gonna do it, and I would suggest you do it the same way. Start again if you're religious with God, your entity, whatever that is, or just establishing that relationship with life and what you think life is. Then, very importantly, you cannot skip this step. Learn to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, it will show, and if you're not happy with your life, it will just make your life miserable. You won't see the trees as beautiful, you see them as annoying. You won't see nature as nurturing, you'll see it as just dumb. So you want to get that, and then obviously your family, your close ones, you build that relationship with them, and then everything else that comes from it. Because I feel like truly life is a big part of life is just relationships, relationships with life itself, with yourself, with the people around you. And if you can get those three things down, then I think you have a pretty happy life. It's about nurturing those connections that you have with people and especially with yourself in life or God, whatever you want to call it. So That's the end of the video, I guess. Spinning Ball Hercules. Cleaning out my closet, I found this in one of the boxes. It is a bag filled with individual pieces of tissue paper. And I exactly remember almost what this was. Back, I don't know when it was, honestly, 2018 maybe. Back when the Pikachu movie came out. So I don't know if you all remember that. The Pikachu movie, I was watching it with my family, and after we watched it, I went into the bathroom. I was really upset with my life. I think I was trying to quit masturbating and porn, and I was not having success with it. And I think, if I remember correctly, it was something like I had to do a prayer for every one of these or something to quit masturbating, or I masturbated how many times that week. That represented each time I did it, and I did a prayer for something like that. I don't know exactly what it was, but I remember I wasn't happy with my addiction and struggles with masturbating and porn. And again, I don't know why I kept them, honestly. I think it meant something to me, but I honestly cannot remember. This was years ago. Like I said, I think about at least 5 years ago. And so I kept these all this time, and time to throw it away, you know? It's good to be hard on yourself, like I said, but I need to learn to accept that I'm a human and I will make mistakes. And I am trying to this day, quit masturbating and porn, but I feel like I'm making strides, and I know one day I will be able to come to grips with that and to let go of that addiction. So, Spinning Ball Hercules, I really appreciate it if you stayed this long into the video, and I'll see you on the next one.